RTE treating the death of a man in an amusement arcade in Ballinasloe as suspicious. As students get leaving cert results, Education Minister calls for more oral exams, and gold for Michel de Bruin at the European Championships in Seville. A very good evening. Gardaí in Ballinasloe in County Galway are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a 48-year-old amusement arcade employee who was found dead on the premises early today. John Kennedy, who lived at nearby Ahascra, had extensive head injuries. An initial post-mortem examination got underway at the scene just under an hour ago, and Gardaí say they'll await the outcome of the examination before deciding what line of action to take.
An inch-by-inch search has been going on throughout the afternoon and evening at the amusement arcade, in which John Kennedy died in suspicious circumstances in the early hours of the morning. Experts from the Garda Technical Bureau have also been examining a large open yard at the rear of the building on the town's main street. Gardaí had gone to the scene shortly before 5 a.m. when employees from a nearby fast food outlet found the door of the premises ajar and the lights still on.
They went down an entry that divides both premises, and the back door of the arcade was open. They went to the ground floor, where they found a male, an employee of the premises, lying on the floor and dead. And he had head injuries. They seemed to be quite serious.
The 50-strong investigating team met at the Special Incident Centre, which has been established at Ballinasloe Garda Station, to review progress on the case this afternoon. They say they're not following any definite line of inquiry at this stage and are not aware of any motive for Mr. Kennedy's death. On the streets of Ballinasloe this evening, there's a growing sense of shock and sadness at the events which unfolded here in the early hours of the morning, and at what appears to be yet another violent death in the West.
Sean was one of the nicest guys to work for this street. We all love Sean. He was the most inoffensive guy we knew. And every day he'd stand for a chat. He'd pull up his little white van there and he'd have a few words for everybody before he went into work. And it's a terrible shock to us this morning to think a lovely guy like him at the goal, you know? It's unbelievable.
Pathologist Dr. Declan Gilsonan arrived at the scene shortly after 4 o'clock, and a preliminary post-mortem examination is now underway. Tonight, the Gardaí say the circumstances surrounding Sean Kennedy's death still remain suspicious.
Meanwhile, Gardaí investigating the discovery of a body in Cabinteely Park in South Dublin now say that foul play isn't suspected. The body was found by children in a wooded area of Cabinteely Park. Gardaí know the name of the man but aren't releasing it until his relatives have been told. They say he was aged about 30 and lived in the area.